has come to my motherfucking goddamn gay attention that this current government shutdown is the longest in American history, and people are afraid for their EBT and SNAP benefits. In an article recently posted, it states, as the government shutdown reaches nearly record-breaking lengths, Oklahomians who rely on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, SNAP, to purchase food are still without aid from the government, as well as the rest of the country. The well ran dry on November 1st, according to the United States Department of Agriculture and the Department of Human Services, who declared benefits are suspended for the time being based on the government shutdown. However, many factors are at play that could still deliver funds into SNAP sometime soon. Reporting live, me. I take Bob out of stories that aren't as humorous as I would like them to be, so please forgive his presence for not being here. EBT SNAP benefits. For those of you guys who don't know what that is, EBT is government assistance when it comes to purchasing food. They're supposed to be used for food items. They have, well, I'm black, so... and I'm from the hood, so I do know people have taken advantage of the program. And I'm not saying all black people do. I'm not saying all white people do. I'm just saying if you in the hood and you didn't qualify for EBT, you got somebody that's selling food stamps in the outside of that goddamn Dollar General. But... if you want to be real with it, it is a government-assisted program that we pay taxes into to assist those individuals who, in fact, have difficulty buying food on an everyday basis. It is a great program to have, especially for people who aren't taking advantage of the system. SNAP talks about the benefits, not only the EBT benefits, but there are other benefits that people are obtaining for food resources and services as well through SNAP. And all of that shit has been paused as of the government being shut down. Again, the Republicans are saying it's the Democrats that are the reason for the government shutdown. They've been playing a blame game this entire time, which is why the government is shut down, using, I guess, our benefits that we've paid for as a bargaining chip. And I think at this point in time, Americans don't really give a fuck who is responsible for it. We care less about that, and we care more about being able to feed our children, being able to feed our elderly, being able to feed people who are incapable of working at this time. But it does speak to the fact of how tone deaf this administration is. You know what I'm saying? You really thought we cared whose fault it is? Get the fucking shit done so people can eat for Thanksgiving. Who cares whose fault it is? And ironically, Miss Marjorie Taylor Greene said, I don't care who fault it is either. But she actually blamed her own party, which, if you want to know my opinion about it, that is true. Because they said they passed a clean CR. Well, the CR wasn't that goddamn clean. If it was that goddamn clean, Democrats wouldn't have had no problem signing the bullshit. They was going to sign something that would ensure that 40 million people would lose their benefits. While they're negotiating this, they lost it anyway. And you see how that fared, because regardless, and I don't know if this is a direct correlation with the voting that took place on yesterday, but Democrats had a clean sweep. You know, they've been manipulating healthcare. They've been doing a lot of things very quickly and very radically to the point where we are feeling the shell shock. And if you're not feeling it personally, you know somebody who's feeling it. There's only like 2 degrees of separation where you can see somebody affected by this current administration's policies. It's not cool. It's not cool. And we're gearing up and rearing up for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is when we spend the most money on food. Like, that's when we come together. It's an American tradition that, honestly and ironically, it's supposed to celebrate the coming together of when the Pilgrims got here. But it was actually the only celebration they had before they started pushing Native Americans onto property that they were entitled to because they were born here. So really and truly, what the fuck is the celebration? We're celebrating the day that y'all came over here, smoked their motherfucking weed, and then told them that they can have this land while we take over everything else, while simultaneously nowadays you're deporting people for being here? If there shouldn't be no illegal or legal. You ain't supposed to be here. You didn't discover anything, Christopher Columbus. Rest your soul. You didn't discover nothing. Okay? People's already here. If you want to know the truth about it, Native Americans should be the only people in the government. This whole goddamn land should be a Native American preservation. If you want the truth about it. So all of this construct of politics and laws and stuff is bullshit if you ask me. Give them back what's theirs and let them tell us what we gonna do. And then while you at it, give us back what's ours because we built the shit you took over. And I ain't talking about white people. I'm talking about your ancestors. It ain't y'all fault. It ain't y'all fault. Y'all didn't get on the Mayflower, okay? It ain't y'all fault. I don't hold you accountable. But I hold you accountable to be knowledgeable, okay? I hold you accountable to be knowledgeable. Now I can hold you accountable for that, okay? And if you want to be bigoted or ignorant and you white right now, I done deleted so many people off my Facebook who got at people for not celebrating the death of somebody who spewed hatred. I digress. This is about EBT. Let me stay on topic. I ain't got no problem with nobody. I ain't got no problem with no race. I don't got no problem. I don't think anything is a monolith. Nothing is monolithic. You can have a racist black person against their own people. You can have racist white people against their own people. Okay? 9 times out of 10, it's them Caucasian girls up north wearing bamboo earrings. But you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Long story short, politicians, please get it together. For my believers, though, I'm going to tell you what the fuck the true tea is about this EBT and your SNAP benefits before Thanksgiving. Let's go. Okay to read this. Yeah, it's okay. Come on. You will be able to feed your family on SNAP benefits before Thanksgiving. The only reason this will not happen is because of greed. But that's only one card out of 6. This basically suggests that, again, I felt this when I read the government shutdown. This is somebody coming forth with something that is, I feel like they're a Republican. I mean, there's red on my dress here. So I'm going to go ahead and say there's a Republican who proposes something that everybody is in agreement with. The Zen card shows up as the 3rd card that is pulled. So within the next 3 weeks, we should have some good news. Again, this is right in correlation with what I said because I said right before Thanksgiving you would get your benefits back in the government shutdown reading. This is just confirmation. I know it's getting scary because you haven't gotten your benefits yet. Are they coming? Yeah, they're just late right now. And I know that to be true because they ordered Donald Trump to pay y'all. I feel like it's going to be a press to get y'all EBT before Thanksgiving is up. And I think this might be a way that the Republicans are going to say like, hey, we still care. We still got your back. No, you were tone deaf as fuck. It wasn't until them Democrats won that election to where you finally say, here, we're going to do this for you. Fuck. Even though I do feel like it's a Republican who brings forth the information, though. I do feel like it's an opposing force that brings forth the resolution, okay? And I think it's not going to be a surprise. I think they're going to talk about it for a couple of days. It's going to be in the press. And then I think that us as Americans are going to celebrate either the week before or the week of Thanksgiving. answering your questions for people who might be affected, can we read if the Republican is Stephen Miller? It is not. No, that's not him. It is not. In whose favor? In which way are you referring to that, Jeffrey? I don't know what you're talking about. Will they be increasing health insurance? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They are going to increase, but I also feel like the increase is temporary. The number 7 shows up to me, so I feel like it's going to take some time with that increase for them to realize that they done fucked up now, just like they did with this health, with the EBT. Will benefits be reduced? I don't see that. No. As in, like, who will benefit most, Dems or Republicans? I don't give a fuck about these party gang lines. I just care if we're going to benefit. Are we going to be okay? Fuck them. Okay. Okay. I'm going to wrap this up by saying this. The powers that be draw distinct lines to control. Democrat, Republican, male, female. You attack the one thing that's the easiest to control, which is gender. And you actually said something about that during your inauguration speech. You are being manipulated to care about one side or the other when really and truly you need to care about your community and the people that are around you. Okay? This is by design. It's designed to control, okay? These categories. They want you to be a monolith. They want you to agree with everything one party says when really and truly most people are swirly, okay? I will vote for the swirly and the commonsensical party before I vote one straight way. So let me break that programming in you, Jeffrey. It's never Republican, Democrat. What really is the divide that nobody talks about is rich versus poor. You have it or you don't have it, and we're seeing that divide more abundantly clear in these polarizing political times. We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. Oh, we going to be all right. Word of encouragement for people who might be feeling a delay on SNAP benefits right now. This is saying be conservative, but it's also saying if you need help, now is the time to ask. Okay? This is... The purpose of this is to humble those without, to accelerate the faith of those without, so that in this divide, they have a ladder to raise their vibration. Do not be faithless in this time. This is the time you say, okay, I ain't gonna eat 3-pack of noodles. This was me in college. I ain't gonna eat 3-pack of noodles. I'm gonna break it in half and eat them raw. Baby, I'm from the hood, bitch. You gotta learn how to do shit. You break that shit in half and you eat half of that pack of oodles and noodles. I promise you're gonna feel fuller than if you boiled the whole fucking pack. But you gotta get a little wet first and throw that little powder seasoning on there and you just crunch that shit down. I promise you'd be a lot fuller. Bitch, I was surviving on $2 hot dogs in LA. From the damn, what was that, the Exxon? So I've been there, but my faith never wavered. Now look where I'm at. This is a faith-building opportunity for you. See it as an opportunity. Ask for help if you need it and attune your energy to God. Because that's really who has the last say-so. Okay? See how finicky he moves when the Democrats sweep everything? Well, that has been a reading on the EBT, darling. I hope you appreciate it, and I love you, and I'm with you. And if you need assistance, when I ask you to tell me what's going on, tell me. But don't slide off into my DMs begging. I don't like that. Don't be in my comment section begging. There's a lot of ways you can get my attention, but I am here for you, okay? When will it be over? After Halloween and before Thanksgiving, I'm going to say around November 17th or the 7th. I'm getting a 7 in my head, and there's 177 people in here.